Yo, what's going on, guys? Joey Sharkenbach is back here with another video for you guys. Today we are here to talk about the game that we just finished watching between the Steelers and the Ravens. Man, a lot of stuff to go over here, guys. I'm going to do my best to not keep you all night. First of all, congratulations to all Steelers fans out there. Hell of a game. I would say the game of the year. I can't think of any. I mean, I gotta be honest. If that wasn't the game of the year, it was the Steelers-Titans last week. The Steelers, they just play at such a high level. Man, that was such a great game, man. And so many ups, so many lows. Unfortunately, too many lows, and it came back to bite us, and we took the loss. So, in terms of like how it should have worked, I should say, defensively, we'll start with that. Excellent in the first half. We were lights out in the first half. Pass rush was great. Yannick Ngakoue, he didn't get any single-handed sacks, but he pushed the pocket. He's a speed guy. I love Yannick Ngakoue. I'm really happy to have him, and he should have a great influence on our team. But again, guys, pass rush in general continues to do well. I think that this was probably the best offensive line we've faced so far this year. Even though the Steelers line does seem to be struggling a bit, our pass rush was better, for sure. We ran more stunts. We definitely did better with the pass rush. The only thing that really is annoying is it went from us getting pressure to not sacking the quarterback. And today, it was getting pressure, getting our hands on the quarterback, but Roethlisberger, he's just so hard to bring down. We sacked him a couple times, and we could have had at least 5 sacks. It's just he gets rid of it at the last second. Again, though, our defense is still very, very good. It did kind of let us down in the end. Really no excuse for that. But at the same time, our defense is very, very good. And I know we turned the ball over, Jackson threw 2 picks. I think he fumbled once. So yeah, I think we turned it over 3 times, I want to say, today. So that's obviously not good, but in my opinion, this was still our best offensive game for multiple reasons. First of all, our best rushing game of the year. And this was against the best run defense in the league. And we ran all over them. Dobbins and Edwards both played very, very well. I think Dobbins outplayed Edwards a bit, but still, both guys played incredibly well today. Rushing attack was just like old days, and that's really exciting to hear. And the passing attack, it really, really struggled today. But one thing that I liked, we got more guys involved. Snead, I don't know where he came from. He actually played really, really well today. Got that huge catch on 4th down, and he was so close to hauling it in for the touchdown to win the game. Fell just short. But Snead played very well today. Boykin, I mean, I want to say he played better. And the first drive, it was all Miles Boykin. He got the touchdown catch, and he got a catch before then too. So Boykin got a little bit of revenge, but then after that first drive, Boykin was silent. We never targeted him again. So that's not good. But I still thought our offense was better today, and the Steelers' defense is very, very good. So that's great to hear. However, Jackson still is not playing very well. He did pretty well in the rushing attack today, but throwing the ball, some of the decisions he makes are just not good. I like how he's not a total wimp like Flacco, but still, some of the throws that he makes, what is he doing? He tries to do too much. When we were driving down the field, we could have taken a 14-7 lead. Instead, Brad Dupree's coming after him. He tries to fake it, holds the ball, lets Dupree knock the ball out, and the Steelers got the ball. He can't do that. He needs to get rid of the ball or just take off and run. And I know people are saying he needs to run less. And I agree because we don't want him to hurt himself. But in that scenario, why is he's trying to do a sidearm sling, and chances are it's either going to get tipped or it's just going to be incomplete. And so what's the purpose? Run up the middle unless there's a spy on you. But they didn't run spies for most of the time. They did in the end, but not for most of the time. Injuries problem today. Ronnie Stanley and Tyree Phillips both went down, did not return, and I'm afraid Stanley's injury is pretty significant. Looks like he got rolled. I'm hoping he just got rolled up, so he'll only be out for a week or 2, but it also could have been a torn ACL or torn Achilles, so we got to watch that one very closely. Phillips, I don't think had anything significant. He seemed to, I mean, they brought the card out for Stanley. I don't think they did for Phillips. So Phillips just got banged up. I'm hopeful that he'll be back again next week. Offensive line, the run blocking, way better today. Pass blocking was atrocious, though. Oh my god. And I know the Steelers' pass rush is insane. But, bro, oh my god, the Steelers' pass rush, they just destroyed us. Jackson got sacked at least 3 times, probably even more. But there were several times where he easily could have been sacked, and he didn't. Our pass blocking was terrible today. And I know injuries obviously hurt that, but our pass blocking, it really hasn't been good all year. And today, it totally crapped the bed. TJ Watt is just, oh my god, he is our kryptonite. He literally Orlando Brown got bitched by him so badly that we literally had to move Brown to left tackle. And I know Stanley got hurt, but we needed to move Brown. I'm pretty sure we moved him to left tackle to take on Dupree, and he did better. But I don't know, man. Pass rush, that's a huge issue. And again, I know it's the Steelers. Their pass rush is absolutely insane, but we need to be able to at least put up some sort of a fight. We didn't. They manhandled us throughout the game in that scenario. In that case, I should say. So, again, alright, so offense, again, rushing attack, way better today. This was our best rushing game of the year, no doubt. And I really, really hope, and you know how much I love Mark Ingram, but I really hope that Harbaugh, like he really builds on this and realizes that Dobbins and Edwards are clearly outplaying Ingram right now. Why? I have absolutely no idea, but they're totally outplaying him. And when Edwards is the number 1 running back, he shows up. He was the number 1 running back today. He had, I want to say, almost 90 yards on the ground on like 15 carries. He averaged like 4 to 5 yards a carry. I guess the best run defense in the league. I'll take that any day. I love Gus Edwards, man. He's pretty quick for a big guy. His vision is excellent. He fights for extra yards. He doesn't fumble. Dobbins is the same thing. Incredibly elusive. I mean, he's a small guy, but elusive, really good at making people miss, hangs onto the ball, great out of the backfield. Really like what I saw from J.K. Dobbins today. He was excellent. He had over 100 yards rushing. So, again, I'm all thumbs up on the rush attack today, and I'm really hoping that we can build off this, and our rushing attack can go right back to old days. So, okay. And then again, defense. I guess it's a combination of breaking down, but again, here's another thing to keep in mind. I know the Steelers scored 28 points, so you think, oh my god, the defense laid an egg. But in reality, I think they scored at least half of those, 14 points, after we turned the ball over, so off turnovers. I know their first touchdown of the game, the first offensive touchdown, when Jackson threw the pick to start the second half, then the Steelers got the ball like our 20-something. The Steelers scored on like the first play because, yeah, they were in our territory, so they didn't really need to do much. And then the first drive, Lamar Jackson threw a pick 6, so no points there. Their last 2 touchdowns were on the offensive side. And our defense definitely regressed in the second half, but our defense is still playing at a very high level. The Steelers' offense is very, very good. We kept Chase Claypool in check. We did keep Deontay Johnson in check, but at the same time, he did have a lot of injuries. Really, the guy who gave us a hard time was Juju Smith-Schuster. And as much as I don't think Juju's a number 1 wide receiver, for whatever reason, he gives us a hard time. Juju killed us a lot on those like pick slant plays, which the Steelers run a ton of, and we just can't stop it. They ran it a ton last year on us. They ran it in 2018. They kill us with those pick slant routes, whatever you want to call them. We can't beat the pick, and I don't really know why. But yeah, that's really how Juju killed us. Run defense, I thought got off to a bit of a rough start. Totally rebounded in the second half. Connor did not do much today. He had his big runs here and there, but overall, we shut him down. I'm not going to say shut him down, but we, again, kept him in check, and that's fine, because Connor was playing very, very well. So, yeah, I'm kind of trying to focus all on the positives here, because it was a loss. In terms of how we lost, one thing that we really struggle with was the time of possession. It's just, we kind of, sometimes, and I know you always say, oh, you want to have a tempo offense. I thought sometimes we were running too fast. We were having a too fast of a tempo, and it threw us off. We had several illegal formations or like false starts because they weren't set. The ref kept saying because someone was not set, which means we're going too fast and no one knows what they're doing. So we need to slow that down a bit. I understand tempo helps. It really confuses the defense, and I like it. But we got to be able to know what we're doing. We can't just spiral out of control. All right, let's talk about like the final couple minutes. So 4th down and 3, 2-minute warning. We had a lot of time to discuss that play. We ran a QB draw with Lamar Jackson and fell short. I don't mind the call at all. I think it was a solid call. But I don't like Lamar Jackson's decision. It was a design QB run. Gun empty. He ran it as soon as he got the snap. And then what he decided to do was go to the right to try to overpower Micah Fitzpatrick, I think, and someone else. I don't even know who it was. He tried to do that, but what he should have done was gone to the left. I saw 2 blockers there. I think it was Skura and Bozeman, and they were taking on a couple guys. But when it comes to that, I'm taking my chances. Jackson should have just followed them completely and tried to push the way. Instead, he single-handedly tried to take on 2 Steelers, and that's just not a good idea. So, play call I don't mind. I do mind what Jackson's decision was. And again, guys, Lamar Jackson, statistically, he was not that good today, but more importantly, he's just, the decisions that he makes, a lot of them are not wise at all. And again, he most of the time he was clutching. I mean, he got that big touchdown to Marquise Brown. We drove down the field, and he almost got it to Snead. We were so close, and he fell just short. Again, though, what a game that was, man. Such a great game, and it sucks, though. I mean, we were coming off a bye. Everyone was healthy, and we still couldn't pull it off. So, again, congratulations to the Steelers. They totally played. They outplayed us. I still think we played decently well at certain times, but there are still some holes that we need to clean up. I would say my biggest concern going forward is offensive line. First of all, our offensive line is really having a rough year, and with Stanley and Phillips going down today and not returning, that is not refreshing. However, I gotta be honest, I kind of feel like when Stanley and Phillips left, we seem to like overpower them in the run game. I don't know why, but the interior runs were excellent today. We did really, really well on them. But the pass protection, it didn't solve the pass protection problem. Our pass protection was crap throughout the game. TJ Watt, Bud Dupree, Stephon Tuitt. I don't know if Tuitt got any sacks, but he is a havoc machine, man. He wreaks havoc, and it's really hard to block him. So, tough one, man. Really, really tough one. And we have to play Indianapolis in their home next weekend, which is not good because Indianapolis is very good at home, and they also exploded today on offense. So we're really going to have to dig deep and fix our issues if we're going to win. We're entering a rather tough stretch now. We have to go to Indianapolis, go to New England, and I know New England's kind of garbage right now, but playing them a second time, you never know. I could easily see us taking that loss as well. So we definitely need to rebound here. Before I go, I want to talk about the final play. So, of course, rivalry, it's the final play. There's going to be complaints no matter what happens. So, it was double coverage. It was really a good throw by Jackson. Right over Allen's head. I don't know what his first name is. My bad. Snead got his hands on it, but unfortunately, Micah Fitzpatrick got in the way and knocked it out. I think it was the right read by Jackson. I thought it was a great throw, but it's just bang, bang, and he didn't come up with it. But yeah, Snead, again though, the problem with Snead, inconsistent. Like, he hasn't had a game like this in like a year. Like, he played really, really well today, but he needs to keep it consistent. He was our number one target today. Brown was silent. Andrews was silent. It was Willie Snead today. And Boykin got that one touchdown as well. So again, hopefully we can make some adjustments and we'll be ready to play Indianapolis next weekend. We'll see how everything goes. And again, just stay tuned for what I say on Twitter. I'll try to get as much information about the Ronnie Stanley and Tyree Phillips injuries as soon as I can, but I do worry a bit. So, biggest takeaways going forward, passing attack still needs to get better. I thought Jackson's still having a hard time getting a consistent passing rhythm going, and pass blocking needs to get better. Other than that, I think we're in pretty good shape. Our defense is playing well. Our pass rush is better. It's just our defense does break down eventually when our offense can't score. And I think the theme of the game really changed. When Jackson threw that pick, the Steelers had the ball to start the second half. We forced a quick, I want to say 3 and out. Ravens got the ball. First play, Jackson throws a pick. Like, it totally changed the theme of the game. So, again, it's one play. What's going to happen? And I know people don't want to blame stuff. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. People are going to rat on the refs. And I, myself, am kind of guilty of that. I thought the refs today were absolutely horrendous. But at the same time, the main reason why they didn't cost us the game at all. And the main reason why I'm just going to let it slide is they were inconsistent. Which I know you would interpret that as a bad thing, but they called it for them, and they called it for us, too. I thought we got away with several grabs as well, and they didn't call it. I also think there were some bad pass interference calls, like that one when Claypool was going down the sideline. Humphrey got called for PI. That was ridiculous. Humphrey, didn't touch him. Terrible call. But there were a couple times where we got away with it, too, and I think the Steelers got away with some, we got away with some. So, what can you do? It's football. They're not going to make them all. So, again, what can you do? Oh well, we're going to move on. So, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I am out. Peace out. Have a great day. Go Ravens, and we'll be back again next weekend to take on the Colts.